Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel where we create new content as often as Spirit allows and where I share my personal transformations with you. I'm just back today to do another video, and this video is just a little bit different. It's nothing serious, but I just want to take the time to tell you or to let you know that you're not in this alone. Okay, I understand that it feels so different here. It feels different on the new timeline, the 5D. And we have to allow ourselves the freedom that we deserve. We so deserve to be here. We earned our freedom, our liberation. Okay? And what I mean by that, we stay obedient to the Most High. We loved when it was hard. We gave when we didn't have it to give. We put others before ourselves. We turned the other cheek. We didn't gossip. We stood out like a sore thumb for being obedient. And now it is your time to reap the reward. You deserve it. Take it easy on yourself. If you don't have anything to do, it's because you're not supposed to be doing anything except creating the life that you desire. Putting as much effort into your day to have fun, to do something that you enjoy doing, and not so much of what you were taught to do. When you came into this 3D matrix, you were taught that you had to go to school. You were taught that you had to get an education. You were taught that you had to be Christian, that you had to be Buddha, that you had to be a Muslim. You were programmed to believe everything that you did, and you live by those standards until you couldn't do them anymore, until you broke those chains. You went the opposite direction. You went against the norm, and you did what your heart told you to do. You loved unconditionally. When you were taught to maybe feel some type of way because this is the best example I can come up with right now. You love the boy and your friend loved the boy. You both love the same person. You both love the same boyfriend. And when you found out, you didn't hate each other for it. You all just probably thought it was funny and it made your relationships closer type thing. You didn't allow things to be so heavy on your heart. You were light about things. You were easygoing. And people couldn't understand. They couldn't understand why were you like that. But you knew it was the glory of the Lord. You knew it was the Christ that lived within you, that allowed your light to shine. You couldn't hold grudges. You couldn't do what Tom, Dick, and Harry did. You did it the way the Most High programmed you to be. And that was just as free as a bird. But you fought a good fight. You weren't lazy. You went to work. You followed the rules. You didn't sleep around for money. You worked the 9 to 5. You did all that you could do, and it still didn't work right for you. So you knew that way of living, it was something wrong, because you are a natural. You are a natural woman. You are a natural divine feminine. You are a natural divine masculine. And it was hard for you to live outside of your fruit the way that the Most High Creator created you to be. And when you try to operate from outside of that system, you didn't feel right. And you were not the type that was going to break your body down. You were not the type that was going to do something that made you feel all icky. You know how you go to work? Have you ever worked at a factory and you have to be there 12 hours and you just have to keep going and going and going like an Energizer bunny, and then you get that check and you pay those bills and all the money's gone, and then you have to go back and do the same thing over and over and over again, and you never get nowhere but just like a rat race, and you're like, oh, when does this end? And you realize that it doesn't end until you pull yourself out of it. You have to figure your way out. You had to one-on-one with God a lot. The only way out is within. You understood that the only way was out was within, and you had to be able to learn how to meditate, to quiet the mind. And once that happened, the noise began to fade, and you was allowed to hear the voice of the Most High God. And He let you know, she let you know, it let you know, the energy let you know what was real. And you begin to see that everything really is an illusion. And nothing that you do is wrong, or nothing that you do is right. You were taught these things. But see, the creator of the universe has also revealed to you that it's all about frequency. And you're here to create. You're here to create. You're here to create the life that you want. And you do that. You create the best life that you want by staying on a high vibrational frequency. You may not have all the best clothes right now. You may not have the best home right now. You may not have the best car right now. But I guarantee you one thing, you're not wanting for anything. You have a meal daily if you choose to. You have clean water every day if you choose to. You have something to put on your back if you choose to. You have a home to live in, and you have a car to drive. So you best be grateful, because life is a gift. So create from where you are. Build on top of what you have. Continue to be grateful, because a lot of people are not where you are, and that's why a lot of people envy you, because of the favor that is upon your life. You don't have to get it out the mud anymore. You don't have to struggle so hard anymore. You understand that you're just supposed to be enjoying the journey. Okay? And with that being said, I'm about to get out of here, and I'm about to go back inside and get in the pool. I know I said in my other video I was about to take my hair down, but I said no because I wanted to swim today. I love to swim, y'all. I'm about to swim, and then I'll cut them out. And in my next video, I might have some pink and black hair. I don't know. Try to spice it up. Y'all ordered me a grill. Yep, I ordered me a grill. I don't know how it's gonna look, but I say I'm gonna stop coming on camera like this. Not because I'm ashamed of it anymore. I've grown to love myself the way that I am, for real. But I just want to look more appealing for myself. Okay, I ordered it, and whenever it gets here, I'm gonna see how it looks. I don't know when I'm gonna start wearing it, but I'm just trying to do a little bit different stuff for myself to walk in that frequency of abundance to act as if you already have something, to see a thing before it comes, calling those things that's not as though they were. I'll be able to see that tooth in my mouth and see how pretty it looks, and just when I go to my appointment in October, it's gonna have that appointment real soon, and I'll be getting one up in there that I don't have to pull out. But I don't know where that come from, why I said all that, but it is what it is, y'all. I'm just excited about life. I'm more happier than I've been in a long time, and I just deserve that. Even though I don't have anyone around to really enjoy life with. I have my little family at home. I have my kids, my son and my daughter, that I'm extremely grateful for. And me and their dad, we've started getting along a little bit better because of our level of understanding. You know, we don't try to control anything anymore. Things of that nature, and just allowing things to be. It's good to have a good relationship with your kids' mother or father, even if you are not together. I think that's a beautiful thing. Those kids want to see you get along. But anyway, I love you all, and I'm gonna go hit the pool, and then I'm gonna go take my hair down, y'all. I can't wait to see how much it's grown, so I can put my color in here and just, you know, get all excited about what tomorrow brings for me. I got my journal and my bag over here. I'm gonna get to writing and creating and imagining and putting one foot in front of the other. It's all gonna work out for me, y'all. It's gonna work out for you too. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.